in isolated towns and villages, suffering from a lack of government funding and living as de facto second-class citizens. Unemployment is endemic and made worse after access to the occupied West Bank, where Palestinians are controlled by Israel but do not have Israeli citizenship, was restricted following the outbreak of Israel's genocidal war in Gaza in 2023. A quick recap of your top stories at this hour. Families of South Africans stranded on frontline in Ukraine made plea to President, and Palestinian citizens of Israel demand government to do more to stop crime. And that's it for news this hour. For Radio Al-Ansar, I'm Hadra Kota.
So as the time takes on closer to 5 minutes after 6 on this beautiful Wednesday morning, the 11th day of February 2026. Assalamu alaikum once again, and welcome on into your breakfast rush. This is Radio Al-Ansar, broadcasting out of Durban in South Africa, and well, to you wherever you are, live on Facebook, live on YouTube as well. And as the show goes on this morning, the Sustainable Infrastructure Development Symposium South Africa has highlighted the importance of infrastructure development, especially in a country that's still looking to attract diverse investors. We'll talk more about this around about 7:10 this morning. We're looking forward to your interaction on various different topics on the program as well. But as always, and as we get onto the roads this morning, let's kick it off with dua, Surah Yasin, a little bit of Durood, and of course, your morning Nasiha.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is Sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
This Surah Yasin is brought to you by Murchison Spice, Pietermaritzburg's leading spice and specialty retail store.
Viewed on Facebook. Why not give us a like and follow Breakfast Rush? Radio is a great way to connect with the community. This is the number one show. Channel 1.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. سبحان الذي سخر لنا هذا وما كنا له مقرنين وإنا إلى ربنا لمنقلبون اللهم إنا نسألك في سفرنا هذا البر والتقوى ومن العمل ما ترضى اللهم هون علينا سفرنا هذا وطوي عنا بعده اللهم أنت الصاحب في السفر والخليفة في الأهل اللهم إني أعوذ بك من وعثاء السفر وكآبة المنظر وسوء المنقلب في المال والأهل والولد.
You are listening to the Breakfast Rush.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ياسين والقرآن الحكيم إنك لمن المرسلين على صراط مستقيم تنزيل العزيز الرحيم لتنذر قوما ما أنذر آباؤهم فهم غافلون لقد حق القول على أكثرهم فهم لا يؤمنون إنا جعلنا في أعناقهم أغلالا فهي إلى الأذقان فهم مقمحون وجعلنا من بين أيديهم سدا ومن خلفهم سدا فأغشيناهم فهم لا يبصرون وسواء عليهم أأنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون إنما تنذر من اتبع الذكر وخشي الرحمن بالغيب فبشره بمغفرة وأجر كريم إنا نحن نحيي الموتى ونكتب ما قدموا وآثارهم وكل شيء أحصيناه في إمام مبين واضرب لهم مثلا أصحاب القرية إذ جاءها المرسلون إذ أرسلنا إليهم اثنين فكذبوهما فعززنا بثالث فقالوا إنا إليكم مرسلون قالوا ما أنتم إلا بشر مثلنا وما أنزل الرحمن من شيء إن أنتم إلا تكذبون قالوا ربنا يعلم إنا إليكم لمرسلون وما علينا إلا البلاغ المبين قالوا إنا تطيرنا بكم لئن لم تنتهوا لنرجمنكم وليمسنكم منا عذاب أليم قالوا طائركم معكم أئن ذكرتم بل أنتم قوم مسرفون وجاء من أقصى المدينة رجل يسعى قال يا قوم اتبعوا المرسلين اتبعوا من لا يسألكم أجرا وهم مهتدون وما لي لا أعبد الذي فطرني وإليه ترجعون أأتخذ من دونه آلهة إن يردني الرحمن بضر لا تغن عني شفاعتهم شيئا ولا ينقذون إني إذا لفي ضلال مبين إني آمنت بربكم فاسمعون قيل ادخل الجنة قال يا ليت قومي يعلمون بما غفر لي ربي وجعلني من المكرمين وما أنزلنا على قومه من بعده من جند من السماء وما كنا منزلين إن كانت إلا صيحة واحدة فإذا هم خامدون يا حسرة على العباد ما يأتيهم من رسول إلا كانوا به يستهزئون ألم يروا كم أهلكنا قبلهم من القرون أنهم إليهم لا يرجعون وإن كل لما جميع لدينا محضرون وآية لهم الأرض الميتة أحييناها وأخرجنا منها حبا فمنه يأكلون وجعلنا فيها جنات من نخيل وأعناب وفجرنا فيها من العيون ليأكلوا من ثمره وما عملته أيديهم أفلا يشكرون سبحان الذي خلق الأزواج كلها مما تنبت الأرض ومن أنفسهم ومما لا يعلمون وآية لهم الليل نسلخ منه النهار فإذا هم مظلمون والشمس تجري لمستقر لها ذلك تقدير العزيز العليم والقمر قدرناه منازل حتى عاد كالعرجون القديم لا الشمس ينبغي لها أن تدرك القمر ولا الليل سابق النهار وكل في فلك يسبحون وآية لهم أنا حملنا ذريتهم في الفلك المشحون وخلقنا لهم من مثله ما يركبون وإن نشأ نغرقهم فلا صريخ لهم ولا هم ينقذون إلا رحمة منا ومتاعا إلى حين وإذا قيل لهم اتقوا ما بين أيديكم وما خلفكم لعلكم ترحمون وما تأتيهم من آية من آيات ربهم إلا كانوا عنها معرضين وإذا قيل لهم أنفقوا مما رزقكم الله قال الذين كفروا للذين آمنوا أنطعم من لو يشاء الله أطعمه إن أنتم إلا في ضلال مبين ويقولون متى هذا الوعد إن كنتم صادقين ما ينظرون إلا صيحة واحدة تأخذهم وهم يخصمون فلا يستطيعون توصية ولا إلى أهلهم يرجعون ونفخ في الصور فإذا هم من الأجداث إلى ربهم ينسلون قالوا يا ويلنا من بعثنا من مرقدنا هذا ما وعد الرحمن وصدق المرسلون إن كانت إلا صيحة واحدة فإذا هم جميع لدينا محضرون فاليوم لا تظلم نفس شيئا ولا تجزون إلا ما كنتم تعملون إن أصحاب الجنة اليوم في شغل فاكهون هم وأزواجهم في ظلال على الأرائك متكئون لهم فيها فاكهة ولهم ما يدعون سلام قولا من رب رحيم وامتازوا اليوم أيها المجرمون ألم أعهد إليكم يا بني آدم ألا تعبدوا الشيطان إنه لكم عدو مبين وأن اعبدوني هذا صراط مستقيم ولقد أضل منكم جبلا كثيرا أفلم تكونوا تعقلون هذه جهنم التي كنتم توعدون اصلوها اليوم بما كنتم تكفرون اليوم نختم على أفواههم وتكلمنا أيديهم وتشهد أرجلهم بما كانوا يكسبون ولو نشاء لطمسنا على أعينهم فاستبقوا الصراط فأنى يبصرون ولو نشاء لمسخناهم على مكانتهم فما استطاعوا مضيا ولا يرجعون ومن نعمره ننكسه في الخلق أفلا يعقلون وما علمناه الشعر وما ينبغي له إن هو إلا ذكر وقرآن مبين لينذر من كان حيا ويحيى القول على الكافرين أولم يروا أنا خلقنا لهم مما عملت أيدينا أنعاما فهم لها مالكون وذللناها لهم فمنها ركوبهم ومنها يأكلون ولهم فيها منافع ومشارب أفلا يشكرون واتخذوا من دون الله آلهة لعلهم ينصرون لا يستطيعون نصرهم وهم لهم جند محضرون فلا يحزنك قولهم إنا نعلم ما يسرون وما يعلنون أولم ير الإنسان أنا خلقناه من نطفة فإذا هو خصيم مبين وضرب لنا مثلا ونسي خلقه قال من يحيي العظام وهي رميم قل يحييها الذي أنشأها أول مرة وهو بكل خلق عليم الذي جعل لكم من الشجر الأخضر نارا فإذا أنتم منه توقدون أوليس الذي خلق السماوات والأرض بقادر على أن يخلق مثلهم بلى وهو الخلاق العليم إنما أمره إذا أراد شيئا أن يقول له كن فيكون فسبحان الذي بيده ملكوت كل شيء وإليه ترجعون صدق الله العظيم.
You are listening to the Breakfast Rush.
اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. يا الله اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. Oh my Lord, my sins are like the highest mountain. My good deeds are very few, they're like a small pebble. I turn to you, my heart full of shame, my eyes full of tears. Bestow your forgiveness and mercy upon me. Ya Allah, send your peace and blessings on the final prophet and his family and companions and those who follow him. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
This Surah Yasin was brought to you by Murchison Spice, Pietermaritzburg. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless your day.
There's something cooking at Murchison Spice, and its name is elite basmati rice, available throughout the Middle East and now available in South Africa. Brought to you by Murchison Spice, Pietermaritzburg. Available in golden cellar and premium white, high in vitamins and low in calories. Perfect for the health conscious. Contact Murchison Spice on 033 387 2121. That's 033 387 2121. Murchison Spice. Taste the East.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is Sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Almost 1 in 5 South African children attend school each day without having eaten breakfast. This seriously affects their ability to concentrate and understand lessons. The Al-Imdad Foundation's Make Breakfast Possible campaign allows learners to enjoy a high-energy cereal at the start of the school day. Help children to focus on learning and not hunger. Let's make breakfast possible today. Donate online at alimdad.com or call 0861 786 243 for more information.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
Award-nominated Breakfast Rush with Nishal Sarawat.
Hearing to TBR every day has really inspired my whole life. You guys really rock.
From 6 to 8, that's the best 2 hours of our lives. Hats off to you guys. Thank you very much. You'll really brighten up our day.
I really enjoy listening to the Breakfast Rush with Nishal. My day wouldn't be the same without the Breakfast Rush. I love the TBR show.
Monday to Friday, 6 till 8 a.m.
Inspiration for the Ummah, your morning nasiha.
Internal poverty is the poverty of the soul. It describes the unmoved soul, the soul that has been created but has still failed to realize why. It is the soul that lives a purposeless life, the heart that beats but has already died. Because while this body cries and bleeds and feels pain from the material world, the soul is untouched by these things. There is only one thing that can cut or stab or impoverish the soul. There is only one thing that can kill it, to deprive it of its only one true need, to be close to its originator, to be near God. Spiritual deprivation is the true impoverishment. True poverty is standing poor on the day of judgment. Despite this reality, we continue to live this life, feeding our bodies, but starving our souls. When a body dies, we cry, but our hearts are unmoved by those bodies which are still alive, but whose hearts and souls have already died because of the alienation from that which gives life, God. What impoverishes and kills the heart? It is allowing the heart to love anything as it should only love God. The heart was created by and for God. The heart was created to know and love God. The heart was created to be given to God, to be filled with God. The heart that is given to or filled by any other thing suffers the most painful impoverishment and death. The heart that is owned by this life is a prisoner of the worst kind. The heart that is owned by any other master than the master of masters is the weakest of all slaves. That is true oppression, true death, true poverty. As human beings, we enslave ourselves to different things. Some of us in here are enslaved to money. Some of us have enslaved our hearts to other people. We love them as we should only love Allah. Some of us are enslaved to status or to our careers. I tell you to ask yourself, what do you love most? Most of us in this room will say that we love God most. We say this with our tongues, we say this in our minds, but our hearts, our actions say otherwise. How do you know? Ask yourself, what is your refuge? When you're most broken, where do you go? When you're afraid, where do you hide? When you need, who do you ask? What do you fear most? What do you stay up at night worrying about? Who, what makes you cry most? What do you think about most? What occupies your mind in Salah? Is it really God? Is it really Allah on our mind most? Is it really your fear of standing before Him that makes you cry in your bed? No, probably not. It's the person who left you, the money you lost, the career you couldn't have, the raise you didn't get. What are you afraid of most? Just the thought of losing what thing causes you so much anxiety that you feel it physically. Is it your husband, your wife, your money, your job? Is it your image? Is it your figure? What is it? When you're given a choice, what do? When Allah says to dress and act a certain way, and then society says the opposite, which do you choose? Who defines beauty for you? Who defines success? When Allah says that interest is haram, but your financial ambitions command otherwise, when society's standard for the size of your house or the brand of your car command otherwise, which do you choose? Who defines richness? Who defines poverty? Brothers and sisters, the storm is coming. Seek refuge in the only place that refuge exists. Seek refuge in Allah. You and I know what day we were born, but none of us know what day we will die. And many people think that we can live our lives however we want, and then at the time of death, just say, La ilaha illallah. But at the time of death, the tongue cannot speak except what the heart commands. Whatever is in the heart will come out. The impoverished heart will have nothing but love of dunya to speak about on that day. If our heart is empty of Allah during our life, how can it be full of Allah during our death? If our heart is full of love of this life, love of status, love of wealth, love of the creation over the creator, it is that which will speak. If in your life you carried only La ilaha illallah, that truly there is no refuge, no shelter but Him, then and only then will the tongue be given permission to say La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Allahumma ja'alna minhum. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So, food for thought as we bring it to you every morning in your Nasiha, something for you to listen to take into the workplace, wherever you're heading, and contemplate into your day. Ustada Yasmin Mujahid, and is it really Allah? That's the title of this morning's Nasiha with Yasmin Mujahid. It's your breakfast rush. It is Wednesday, like the whole day today. Like the whole day is going to be Wednesday. Like you don't have to worry about it until you sort of wake up tomorrow morning for Fajr again. And then it'll be Thursday. But for today, it's Wednesday, the 11th of Feb 2026. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. And you?
Alhamdulillah. It is the 22nd of Sha'ban of 1447. And a while ago in Cape Town, there was a shiukh. And he would ask people in his classroom every day for the first time, how is your heart with Allah today? And I think that summarizes the nasiha.
For those people that question kind of went over their heads, it's a deep question.
So he would enter his classroom. And he's actually marhum now. So Allah grant him the highest stage in Jannah. And after greeting his students, he would give them a moment and he would say, how is your heart with Allah today?
You can break that down for yourself, because the answer would be an individual answer. So the contemplation on the question would be an individual's contemplation as well.
And I think for all of us, no matter how young or old we might be, as long as we are alive, there will always be room for improvement.
Indeed. Zubi Desai says, please send me the recording. Zubi, we are unable to send you the recording. The Nasiha by Ustada Yasmin Mujahid. Is it really Allah? Now, I say we're unable to send it to you from the studio, from where you're asking. Remember, folks, when you want copies of recordings and all of that, then you've got to call the office, because the file format that we use in the studio will not play in any device that you own.
It will probably open up coding for you.
It would open, if you put it on a computer, it would open up the coding.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to send it to you as much as we want to. But please telephone the office and ask for the programming department after 9 a.m. and they'd be able to assist you from there. Hajra Habib sending her salams to everybody. 100% on point. Yasmin Mujahid, mashallah, subhanallah. That's what she said.
Alhamdulillah.
And of course, she's wishing you a wonderful day. The afternoon jam group is buzzing with pictures and videos, which we can't read on air, except to say that if you want to know what the action's all about, then today, between 4:30 and 6, you should go to the Darwood Mega Boutique at Saxony Westwood Mall. And you can join the afternoon jam team there, giving out dates and water once again.
Oh, nice. Day 2.
Yeah. So I'm looking at the pictures and the videos and everything that, because I'm snoopy like that, right? I'm snooping inside their group. And it looks like yesterday was a resounding success, alhamdulillah.
Breakfast rush traffic.
6:30 some change and traffic now. Superintendent Rauf, assalamu alaikum, welcome.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm now inside your radio.
What? I've been waiting for the opportunity to say that on air for years. Thank you very much. What's happening on the roads?
Actually, on West Street and Aliwal Street, those lights are flashing red. Tara Road and Badula Drive, this is in the Merebank area, those lights are flashing red as well. So there will be delays. Victoria Embankment is quite congested this morning. The truck's taking up 2 lanes going into the harbour. So there's going to be many delays in the morning as you're coming into the city. Just some extra travelling time, please. Don't forget the NC will be closed from the 14th of February, 6 p.m., which is Saturday, until Monday morning, 4 a.m., due to the Kandela Road Bridge, Janspant Highway Bridge going to be taken down. So N2 ramps joining the NC will also be closed. That's coming from the N2 eastbound onto the N3. It will not be open for you to use. Anything coming to the city and going out of the city towards Spaghetti Junction will be completely shut. The alternative routes that you can use is Amgani Road onto the M19, get towards Pinetown, and then from there get onto the M30 to the N3. Or you can use Belair Road and then get onto the M13 from there. You will be able to use the M13 from there and then get through 45th cutting towards Westville into Pinetown. And then from there you can join the NC again. That's your alternative route that you can use. Accident in Nanda Road and Teakfield Road. 2 vehicles involved in this one, so there will be delays in the vicinity. Allow for extra traveling time there, please. Queuing traffic this morning on Hans Deetman Highway northbound as you're approaching Wilshire Road. There's congestion, but just allow for some extra traveling time, please. That's the first update.
Thank you very
so,
much.
Nishal,
Yes,
yesterday I asked the question, if you wanted to sit with somebody for an hour, who would it be? So you got lots of good answers.
Yes.
This morning I want to ask you,
Mhm.
if your partner is about to leave you and you win R1 million, would you tell your partner?
If your partner is about to leave you and you win $1 million, would you tell your partner? That's an interesting question, Superintendent Raouf. Now, when you say leave you, you're talking about your partner dropping you off at work or just like ending the relationship?
Dropping you like a hot cake.
Like a hot potato. Okay. So there's a question, boys and girls. If your partner is about to leave you, meaning end the relationship, and you win $1 million, would you tell your partner? Send us your answers. Thank you very much, Soup. We'll catch up with you later. Hey, he's already gone. So send us your answers on wherever you're watching, really. If you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, if you're on a TikTok, do that. Send your answers through. And we'd love to hear what you've got to say. 060-904-1056 is the WhatsApp number to the studio as well. Devika says, no. Simple. Just 2 letters. N-O. No. Not going to share.
Honest.
Hey?
At least she's being honest.
Honesty is the bestest policy.
Uh-huh.
Honestly. If your partner is about to just go gone with the wind and drop you like a hot cake or hot potato, but you win $1 million in between, would you tell your partner that you won $1 million? Good morning, Mr. Sisanger out in Edenvale in Gauteng. Good to have you listening in. Paresh, the owner of Classic Central Radio. And of course, we've got Trisha Singh out in Dundee watching this morning as well. Good to have you there. What's the answer to the question? Send it through Facebook, YouTube, Radio Al Ansar's TikTok feed is open now as well as WhatsApp on 060-904-1056. Question: if your partner is about to leave you and you win $1 million, would you tell your partner? Would you tell them? And substantiate your answer, but tell us why. So if it's yeah, I'll tell, then tell me why you'll tell. If it's no, then tell me why. No.
There's no right and wrong answers.
There isn't. This is a personal thing for you. The Arabian Queen says, I won't. Why? Let him go and eat his hot potato. Oh, your answers coming through. We'll go through some of your answers in a little bit.
Weather update. I think it's going to be playtime weather.
So, weather forecast for Durban: a sunny day expected with a fair amount of humidity. 32-degree high around lunchtime for Durban. Pietermaritzburg, sunny and 34. Going to be hot and humid there as well. Margate, cloudy 30. Richards Bay, a sunny day expected. In the bays, 36 degrees lunchtime. Ladysmith, sunny 35. Johannesburg, a sunny 29 degrees. Cape Town today expect showers and a 26-degree high. We'll grab your answers to the question this morning and go through some of them in a little bit from now. So sit back, relax, and stick around. Stay tuned to your breakfast rush. I see, Naz, you're still going through the pictures and the videos and that from the afternoon jam yesterday.
I'm looking at all of the answers coming through. Quite
That
intrigued.
as well. Okay, let's read a few of these messages really quickly.
So Fozzie Sister Lounge and the others, yes, I will tell him, but I won't share with him.
You'll tell him, but you won't share with him. But riches achieved during marriage should be split. Hey, Fozzie, what do you think about that one there?
He made his intention. Anissa says, Assalamu alaikum to the Fab TBR team and Nishal and Naz. Of course, I'll tell my hubby because everything he has, he shares with me. So I'll definitely share whatever is mine with him.
But Anissa, the second part to the question was, if he's leaving you, would you still tell? Would you still tell?
About to go
Yeah.
forever.
Sarah Bibi Mustafa Parag, Salamu alaikum to you. She says, you have to tell what you're going to do, with so much money. That's the question from Sarah B. What you're going to do with... Do you know what? R1 million these days can get you a nice little matchbox flat. And I call it a matchbox flat because it's about that big.
Right.
You walk into the bedroom and before you sneeze, you're already at the window.
Is there an ocean view to that flat?
No, you sneezed on the glass, so there may be water. But R1 million. Okay, so Devika says, to add to my no, let him go eat his hot potato, but he will never see the signs.
Look, some
Oh, no,
would
but he
say-
will see the signs. Okay.
I like that.
Mm,
Some would actually say that's like their therapy, you know?
Therapy?
Yeah, he's left now.
No,
I have
shit.
1 million rand to do what I want.
Don't let that negativity breed
Shopping
inside you.
therapy.
Shopping therapy. With R1 million.
There's a lot of
Bangladesh
things
market, you can go
buy.
shopping for the rest of your life. CEO says, what's hers is hers, and whatever's mine is hers. I heard that somewhere else previously.
Can't argue with
I
the
have
truth.
heard that somewhere else previously. But that's the question that's on air this morning. If your partner's about to leave you and you win R1 million, would you tell?
Sophia says salams. No, then he won't want to go.
Rashida?
I don't need to tell him.
Okie dokie.
That was Rashida, not me, by the
Yeah.
way. And then I won't. Or I'll tell, and then I'll tell him to go fly a kite. Gold diggers are real.
Listen, flying a kite can be quite therapeutic. It can be. It can be. This little Aman Abdul says, what a great question with no answer.
And then Shanaz, salams to the team on the Ummah. Yes, I will tell him. Let his eyes come out of his sockets. Let him watch me enjoy that million.
M.H. Osman. Now, I'm going to read M.H. Osman's answer the way he wrote it. And in the accent that I can feel his answer in, right? I'm going to try and do M.H.'s accent for you guys. He's, no. I'll wait for her to vie, then get a better one.
Terrible.
Better one?
Terrible.
Better one. I know about the wait for her to vie part, but better one? Ismail just says no, never. Never, never, never. Salam to the Breakfast Rush team. I'd like to wish my daughter Farnaz a happy birthday for today. May Allah must give her good health and prosperity. Ameen. Comes from her mum Razia, her sister Yasira, and her son Muhammad Arif Iqbal.
Happy
On
birthday.
topic. Absolutely on topic. Jazakallah khair for being that way. And this one just says no.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
answered the
Aman comes back,
question.
you reckon no.
And then Anissa said, of course, yes, I will tell in a boastful way. And in the same breath, I will show him or her the door.
There. Take the door with you because I got $1 million now. I can buy a better one.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Let's feed your ears.
Ramadan is around the corner and preparation starts now. Get ready for a blessed month with Ramadan special at the Al Ansar shop. From premium quality dates, refreshing Zamzam water, to beautiful Ramadan gifting ideas for family, friends, and loved ones, Al Ansar shop has everything you need to welcome the holy month. Perfect for iftar and meaningful gifts that come from the heart. Visit Al Ansar shop today and prepare for Ramadan the right way. Call 031-208-1601 or visit us at 207 West Road in Overport. Al Ansar shop. preparing hearts and homes for Ramadan.
I dedicate this month to you. اللهم سلمني لرمضان وسلم رمضان لي وسلمه لي متقبلا.
Every day's a good day. Did you hear? Your favorite 24-hour dentist has moved? Crown Dental Studio, offering everything your smile needs, from general to cosmetic dentistry. Female practitioner now available upon request. Call us on 081 207 8621 to schedule your next appointment. Or visit our new studio at 26 McCuton Avenue, Durban North. Crown Dental Studio, your 24-hour dentist.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willowton Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I'm Zainab. And I'm Humaira, and we are both from London. We only listen to The Breakfast Rush on Radio Al Ansar.
Still to come on your Breakfast Rush for this morning. Action SA finally had a judgment in favor of the group regarding eThekwini municipality taking responsibility for the sewage crisis. We'll talk about that and more as we get into your Breakfast Rush in the second hour of the show. Also, Wednesday morning, so Buddy Governor will come through later on with the latest sporting update. But for some headlining news now.
Starting at home, the former police reservist Paul O'Sullivan has told Parliament that former National Police Commissioner Jackie Celebi flouted the South African Police Service Act by simultaneously serving as a senior African National Congress politician while leading the police. Testifying before Parliament's ad hoc committee probing alleged interference, corruption and misconduct within the South African Police Service and the broader law enforcement apparatus, O'Sullivan said Celebi's role as a member of the ANC National Executive Committee directly contravened legislation probing police officials from active political involvement. He told the committee that this breach of the law had far-reaching consequences for policing and criminal justice, particularly during the period of intense political rivalry between the former President Thabo Mbeki and his deputy and successor, Jacob Zuma.
Yeah, I know I'm supposed to be like all serious now and just like reading your news and headlines and being all serious inside the radio and all of those other lovely things, but I can't. I can't do it. I want you to go to the top line on the screen there, below your name.
All right.
And just read the underlined part.
Former police reservist Paul O'Sullivan.
That's what I thought you said.
What did I say?
So, former police reservist Paul. Oh, up until there we were good. And then every single Irish person that may be listening in right now just had a little bit of a palpitation. Because Paul didn't grow up in the heart of Phoenix or Chatsworth. His name is not Sullivan.
I would have said Sullivan if you
It
grew up
is.
that sounds more Phoenix and Chatsworth.
No.
It does. Think of it. Sullivan, come here. That's a Phoenix and Chatsworth thing.
Today's Nazism of the day. Taking an Irish name and turning it straight into something out of somewhere in the heart of Durban. Nadia Signs in Sydney. Assalamu alaikum. How are you doing? So O'Sullivan is the Irish name that Uncle Paul has. Anyway, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said he will present Donald Trump with principles for negotiating with Iran as he heads to Washington, D.C. for his sixth official visit with the U.S. president over the past year. Netanyahu hailed the unique closeness between Israel and the United States and his own warm ties to Trump before leaving Tel Aviv yesterday. His visit comes days after Washington and Tehran concluded a round of nuclear talks in Oman, the first negotiations since June 2025 war that saw the US bomb Iran's main nuclear facilities after waves of Israeli attacks.
Back home, Ensure Security Services has strongly condemned the conduct of its officers captured in a video brutally assaulting a homeless man in Durban. The company described their actions as completely unacceptable and in violation of the company's professional standards and core values. In a statement issued yesterday, the security firm said it has zero tolerance for behavior that undermines the safety, dignity, or rights of members of the public. The company confirmed it only became aware of the incident earlier on the day of the statement and immediately launched a full internal investigation.
So, I for one, would like to hear the results of that investigation, because what was done where that homeless person was just murdered was terrible. So the internal investigation is something that I would like to see the results to. I'd like to hear about it. Nashlan Ramgopal, good morning. Thank you for being there. It's not a question. It's like a statement of want, of need that comes across on TikTok this morning. Says, we need another TBR fun run.
Yes, please.
And my answer to that, because I've got it open as well, and I'm answering you on screen, also, is that we're working on it. We are.
Looking forward.
But we want to change the narrative on the fun run for 2026. It would be the third successive TBR family fun run. So we want to change it up a little bit. I don't want to give out too much information
please, a little
right
bit.
now.
You opened my can already.
I'm just letting you know that it's something that we're working on.
Inside.
The taste would be that, as with every other event that's coming through our banners, it's growing, it's evolving, it's getting bigger. And what's the other thing? It's getting better. All of those things. So whilst, yes, we will keep the whole 5K format, we're adding to it. So there you go. 6 minutes and counting to 7 on this Wednesday morning. If you were the boss for just one day, okay, put yourself in his shoes. If you were the boss for just one day, just 24 hours of power, what's the one policy at the workplace, your workplace, that you'd change, improve, or completely scratch off the books? So that's where we're taking you now. If you were the boss for one day, just 24 hours of power, what's the one policy at your workplace that you would change, maybe improve, or completely scratch off? Would you bring in flexible working hours? Would you cancel unnecessary meetings that could have just been a WhatsApp message or an email? Or finally allow people to take leave without feeling guilty? Tell us, are you changing the working hours, improving staff wellness, or rewriting the leave policy? Right? So would you allow like casual Fridays every day, work from home Mondays, or maybe a strict rule against after hours work messages? So drop us your messages on 0609041056 or on whichever social media you're watching, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, or on the station's TikTok feed. Let us know, if you were the boss for one day, for 24 hours, what would you do? What would you change? I think I know my answer already.
Are you going to share it?
I will. But do you know your answer? Do you want to share it? Keep in mind that Nazmira Qasim doesn't only work at Radio Al Ansar. She's a teacher, onderwijzer, she's a madrasa opa, she's someone's
for
daughter.
Radio, well, for Al Ansar.
Ihsan, how you doing? What would you change?
There's a lot of things, but we'll make it Bani Chow Fridays.
No, Fridays for biryani.
Well, biryani could be lunch.
Friday for biryani.
Breakfast, 10 a.m. Bani Chow session. Because that's the first tea for everybody. Bani Chow.
For me, the thing that I would definitely change, without a doubt, and I think everybody here already knows it anyway, so I've got no problem saying it out loud.
Tell.
No messages after working hours. No. At Al Ansar, we have about 600,000 and 20,000 and 240,000 and 25 groups.
Plus.
Yeah, and those are just the ones that we're part of. There's more. So the one thing that I would change and sort of be just a stickler for it. No messages after working hours.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is Sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
Zakah is more than just charity. It is a duty, a trust, and a means to uplift those in need. For over 40 years, Islamic Relief has only distributed zakah through policies that comply with Sharia guidelines, endorsed by qualified scholars, making sure it only reaches those who are eligible. Give with Islamic Relief, where your zakah is our amana.
Eid is coming and every child dreams of dressing up.
But sadly, many little ones might not.
Join me, Razia Rangrage,
And me, Fatima Kareem.
as we race to clothe every deserving child this Eid.
For just 1,000 Rand, you can give a complete outfit. Zakat and Lillah welcome.
Call Outreach now on 031-208-1601 and bring joy to a child's Eid.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
Breakfast Rush.
Trying to make sure in a good mood, happy.
Just makes me feel good.
Makes you feel good.
It's the Boost Choice.
Makes you feel good just riding around in my car or singing out loud.
Winners wake up with the Breakfast Rush.
सोचा मेरिया मदीने वाले जांदियां दुरूदा दी सदा पढ़ के मेरे लबां ते होके मुड़ रहिंदे ने मदीने दी दुआ पढ़ के
It's the Rao Brothers in the background as we get closer to 7 a.m. Got your main news bulletin lined up for you. Couple of questions that's on the airwaves and waiting for your answers. Superintendent Raouf says, or asks rather, if your partner is about to leave you, end the relationship, like drop it like a hot potato, and you win $1 million, would you tell your partner? That's the question from Superintendent Raouf this morning. And you can answer whether on WhatsApp or on the social medias. You've got Facebook, YouTube, and the station's TikTok running as well. You can answer either anywhere. Just go for it, right? If your partner's about to end the relationship and you win $1 million, would you tell them yes or no and substantiate a little bit? Tell us why. And then Tabile, her question on script this morning is with regard to work. So if you were the boss for just 24 hours for one day, what's the one thing that you would change in the workplace? What would it be? Would it be flexible working hours, cancel unnecessary meetings that could have just been emails, or maybe finally allowed people to take leave without feeling guilty? Would you change working hours, maybe improve staff wellness, or rewrite the leave policy? Would you employ an HR practitioner that's actually in the business? Be honest, right? Is there a rule at work that makes absolutely no sense to you that you would change if you were the boss for 24 hours? Again, send your answers through on WhatsApp at 0609041056. Alternatively, send through your messages and answers on screen. If you're watching now, if you want, like the camera, just look down there, or that way, wherever it is. Firstly, press the share button. It's somewhere down there. And then send your answers to the questions through. It is TBR. It's 7 a.m. Let's get to news and then traffic.
The Breakfast Rush main news bulletin.
Making news at 7 as the rest of the country feels the effects of what many call a water crisis.
The eThekwini municipality has urged the residents to reduce water consumption as a prolonged heat wave is driving residents to use more water than needed. Good morning, I'm Tabila Duma. As the rest of the country feels the effects of what many call a water crisis, the eThekwini municipality has urged the residents to reduce water consumption as a prolonged heat wave is driving residents to use more water than needed. Officials warn that continued high usage is placing a strain on the municipal water distribution network, with several reservoirs struggling to maintain supply. Intermittent disruptions have already been reported in some areas. Residents are urged to use water sparingly to allow reservoir levels to recover and maintain stable system pressure, ensuring consistent availability for all communities. Staying with local news, the uncertainty over the government of a provincial unity's future continues as the IFP and the NFP have to agree on a date for their meeting. The NFP proposed a Sunday, but the IFP has yet to confirm or accept the date. The NFP proposed a Sunday, but the IFP has yet to confirm or accept the date. Yesterday, the NFP Acting Secretary General Sunset Kaba said his party proposed a Sunday as opposed to Monday. However, the AFP has not responded or rejecting the proposed date. Last week, the AFP wrote to the NFP requesting this Monday or next Monday. However, the NFP wrote back saying that it would be unavailable on the proposed dates and requested that the meeting take place on a Sunday. The two parties' meeting is regarded as a make or break engagement that will determine whether the NFP will stay or leave the GPU. This is because the IFP is a leading party and the NFP is a kingmaker. In more news, the case against 5 people accused of recruiting South Africans to fight for Russia in its war with Ukraine, including SAFM radio host Nonkululeko Mantula, has been postponed to April for further investigation. Mantula, aged 39, appeared in the Kempton Park Magistrates Court alongside Tulani Mazibuko, Xolani Ntulis Pamandla Shabalala, and Sfiso Mapena, all 5 are charged with contravening the Regulation of Foreign Military Assistance Act of 1998. National Prosecuting Authority Gauteng spokesperson Magoboke Matlole said the matter was postponed to the 29th of April to allow the state to complete its investigations. Matlole said the arrests followed a tip-off from police at the Tambo International Airport, who intercepted some of the accused as they attempted to travel to Russia via the United Arab Emirates. Subsequent investigations led to the arrest of the remaining suspects. A Limpopo woman, Mampeu Niohlanga from Zebediela, who was badly injured in an acid attack, says she's breathing a sigh of relief after her attacker was sentenced to 20 years in prison. Hlanga, aged 27, was left with permanent scars on her face and body after she was attacked by her former boyfriend's ex-girlfriend, Yvonne Maja, aged 25. Maja, who hails from Garakwata, was sentenced by the Mokopane Regional Court to an effective 20 years imprisonment after being found guilty of attempted murder and assault with intent to cause a grievous bodily harm. Limpopo National Prosecuting Authority Regional Spokesperson Mashudu Malabi said that Maja was sentenced to 18 years for attempted murder and an additional 2 years for assault at GBH, with the sentences ordered to run consecutively. And finally, Colombian President Gustavo Petro says that he has escaped an assassination attempt while traveling by helicopter with his daughters after warning for months about an alleged plot by drug traffickers who wanted to target him. Pedro said yesterday that his helicopter was unable to land at a destination on Colombia's Caribbean coast the previous day because of this that unspecified people were going to shoot. Speaking at a Council of Ministers meeting in Cordoba Department, a region in the north of the country where heavy rains and flooding have led to a humanitarian emergency, Pedro said that he had been forced to drastically change his travel plans due to threats to his safety. Taking a look at the financial indicators, the rand to the US dollar is trading at 15 rands and 88 cents, to 15 rands and 92 cents, to the pound at 21 rand 69 cents. The Saudi Riyal is at 4 rands and 24 cents. Gold is trading at $5,054.74 an ounce, while Brent crude oil is trading at $69.27 a barrel. That's it for now. I will be back with headlines at 7:30 for Radio Al-Ansar News. I'm Tabila Duma.
Thank you very much, Tabila Duma. Much appreciated. and yeah, we will get you and figure out what's happening. Do this thing where you, and then if you see something that should not be happening, wait, send us info that we and others as well. Assalamu alaikum, welcome.
Alaikum salam. Okay, I won't say anything. The yellow cling.
I do like those. I do like those.
I'm just putting in your head. Don't forget Victoria Bankman, you're right next to the middle lane. Now this is due to the harbour being quite busy. The construction pushes into the harbour, so there will be delays coming off the London freeway. Victoria Bankman. Sorry, the M7 the entry will be closed between Spaghetti Junction and the city centre. So you won't be able to access the entry incoming or outgoing. Obviously, that's due to the bridge being blown up, the old Candelabro Bridge. They're removing that bridge so that the entry will not be able to be accessed. Alternative routes that you can use the N2, M7, 30, even the M19 as well, that you can use to try and get to wherever you're going to. Busy conditions on the N2 this morning, northbound, between the M7 and Spaghetti due to roadworks. The N3 as well, a little bit busy, congesting between Paradise Valley and Spaghetti Junction. Just allow for some extra traveling time there, please. M41, slow moving around the hairpin bend onto 4. So allow for extra traveling time there as well, please. That's your second update.
Thank you very much, Superintendent Raouf. Tell me, and it's difficult to ask him this question because he is the boss. But anyway, there are people that you answer to as well. So I'm going to ask you the question anyway. If you were the boss for 24 hours, what rule would you change? What improvement would you make?
I'll bring discipline back to the police.
Of that answer, so I'm not even going to, speak and question it. The other thing, you get $1 million and your partner is about to end the relationship. Would you tell?
Never. Never, never, never.
Why must he lie?
Yeah, no, the true story. If you go and go, don't take anything.
Yeah, take your bag and go.
Take what you brought with you and go.
Imagine the
Finish.
amount of treats we get. Naan katai, bunny, soup will be here.
No, but I know what she'll
pointing
take.
us.
She'll take all the condensed milk and go. All the condensed
It's
milk.
fine.
Gone.
You can buy for the whole dunya.
Abdullah Assalamu alaikum says biryani is wedding chows, dal and rice is Friday. Abdullah, biryani is every day, breakfast, lunch, supper.
Sehri also.
That's why they made doctors to take care of your cholesterol. So, Anisa, I would provide free lunch to my employees and be more flexible with leave requests. That's why you get only one day. Because free lunch for everybody can get expensive.
Nisa, I'm coming to work for you.
Right? This is Muhammad Ismail says, I changed the current status quo. We've been indoctrinated to behave in a certain way by big money capitalists. Too many SOPs cause too many problems, and it feels more claustrophobic than simplifying operations. I feel you. In certain aspects. Other aspects need the SOPs.
True, but in a lot of situations, the SOPs contradict each other because you create so many becomes a little bit confusing. Do I do this or do I do that?
Like a day for a bunny chow, Paco chilies, and a nice glass of ice cold. Can I change the word?
Change the word.
Mineral. I changed the word. Mineral in a tumbler. No calls, no messages after hours. It's family time. End of story. Fauzi, 100% agreed.
Echoing your sentiment.
100% agreed. I'll send them home early if the work is done to my satisfaction.
That's nice. Khadija says, Salams at school. Lock the gate for latecomers. Fed up with teachers coming late every day. Result in chaos.
Teachers coming in late. Hey, look at that. Pay for performance, not attendance. Nice idea. Nice idea, Farooq. Thank you for sharing. PMB is looking beautiful today. Thank you for the picture, Abu Bakr Khan. He says, give staff incentives for productive work. Lovely answer.
And then Anissa says, Salams, Nish and Naz. Please give enough notice, as the Jersey crowd need to book tickets, flight tickets for the fun run. We will phone you first.
We will. No, she'll phone you. There's no we in that one there. I don't have your number.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
Just listen to us.
Fazila Kaji.
Wedding anniversary greetings goes out to Junaid and Farhana Kaji. Have a super duper wacky Wednesday.
Hope you guys are blessed.
And then Ibrahim Khan says, Assalamu alaikum. If my partner leaves me because of my faults, then yes, I will tell her and I'll share with her.
Because of your fault?
Oh, I like that answer.
She typed it from his phone and sent it through.
Fair is fair.
We've got the Action SA KZN leader standing by.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is Sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
For the first time, I can dream again.
The Africa Muslims Agency Orphan Hope Program provides the food, clothing, and basic support needed by thousands of children across the world. Every child deserves a chance at a hopeful future.
For 50,000 trans, you can transform our lives with the AMA Orphan Hope Program.
Africa Muslims Agency, empowering, educating, inspiring.
The views and opinions expressed by the guest and presenters of Radio Al Ansar are not necessarily the views and opinions of Radio Al Ansar and the Al Ansar Foundation.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
It's 15 minutes after 7 today. We're discussing a significant legal development affecting the city of eThekwini and its residents. The Pietermaritzburg High Court has delivered a judgment in favor of Action SA's legal action to hold the eThekwini municipality accountable for its long-standing sewage crisis, a crisis that has seen untreated effluent pollute rivers, beaches, and compromised both public health and local livelihoods. The court has found that the municipality has defaulted on its constitutional duties to maintain wastewater infrastructure and protect residents' rights to a safe and healthy environment. We have, as I mentioned earlier, on the line, Action SA KZN leader Zwakele Ntwango. Welcome to the Breakfast Rush, sir.
Good morning to you and good morning to your listeners.
Can you briefly explain what prompted Action SA to take the eThekwini municipality to court in the first place?
Yeah, thank you. Firstly, let me say, going to court is always really a last place to go to. We have councillors in eThekwini, elected by voters in eThekwini. That's why the platform is to engage with the municipality on issues like this. Mm-hmm. And we did indeed engage the municipality, tried all avenues available before us within the system. We asked the municipality to address the problem of sewer spilling to our beaches in different ways. And unfortunately, we were dealing with leaders who have no political will to address the problem, who don't even understand the implication of the sewer to the residents and the tourism industry as a whole. So what triggered mainly for us was to see the decline of tourists coming to our beaches. But more than that was the negligence by the city, where there are cases, many cases where they would say the beaches are clean, saying the CFU, which is the E. coli level, they will say it's reasonable or moderate. What is so high? Where it's really putting danger to tourism industry and the people of Durban. Now, we'll find that now and then you'll have independent companies who come and test water quality. And when you compare with their results at the municipality, there's always discrepancy. And they will say, no, these beaches need to be closed. The E. coli is so high. The city will say, no. These beaches are moderate. People can swim. Now, we kept saying, but who do we trust? What is going on here? We kept asking questions from the city. Can you do this regular test frequently? And also, can you then be transparent on these results, how you do them and where you do them, including showing us laboratory where you do these test results, so that we have confidence in terms of what exactly are you doing and how do we then trust your results versus the independent companies. But it came out that actually either companies were correct, but the city was misleading the public. Hence, then we said, no, this can't go on. And there was a budget allocated to the city to fix infrastructure. And the city was unable to fix infrastructure. And we kept saying, at least give us a plan. What is the plan then? Because they will say, no, there's no money. And then next thing, the money was released from disaster. And then they will then make other excuses. Hence, we said, no, we can't go on like this. Let's go to court, because we've tried everything in the city. Because we said, if your mandate doesn't really require anyone external to tell you what to do, it's within your scope to fix infrastructure. It's within your scope to protect the environment. It's within the constitution what you have to do. But we had no other choices. We had to go to court. In November 22, I went and filed the court papers in Durban High Court because we wanted the court to make this declaration an order, which we are happy that the court gave us a relief that we were seeking, which mainly to say, force the municipality to fix sewer infrastructure, force the municipality to use a plan, because we've been asking for the plan on how you plan to fix this infrastructure. We understand why we asked the plan. We understood that you can't some of the infrastructure and old infrastructure over a month, but you must have a plan. If you're saying, okay, I will fix it in 5 years' time, 10 years' time, but by this time I will be here. So at least we see where you're going and what you're doing. We had no plan, but the court gave us a declaration. So okay, fine, they must do a plan, and also they must release the results publicly. But also, what is more important is the court is saying they must ensure that the public is aware on how to interpret these results, CFU results, and where to get information. Because there's no use of writing the quality test results on a board somewhere, and the people don't even know what it means and where is that. So the court said it's your responsibility, municipality, to teach and communicate to the public in terms of where to read this information and what it means when it's right in there. So it's very important education and an order from the court. And we're very happy as a Action SA. But I must say, this is not about Action SA. It's about the residents of eThekwini. It's about the tourism industry. It's about everyone who wants to come to eThekwini and enjoy our beautiful beaches, because we want to see our economy growing again.
Absolutely. Now, my question here now is, what's the turnaround time? We know what the court's asking municipality to do, but have they been given a turnaround time?
They have been given 3 months to fix to come up with to come up with a plan. And I must say, very interestingly, the court said because there was an order that was issued in December. The court said in that order, they did say the municipality must produce a plan. So in this order this week, the court is saying they ordering the municipality that the plan still starts on the 18th of December. So I mean, it's not from the date of the court order. It's dating back from the 18th of December. So the 3 months start from there. So they must produce this plan. And two, they must then, on a weekly basis, release the results of water quality. So it can't then that you're going to come up with 14 days. So meaning there must be a fresh quality test results every day when you go to the beaches. So that's very important because it's time-based now that when do you have to do this.
What about the repairs to infrastructure? The spillage that is taking place, that is causing the problem. What about the repairs to the infrastructure?
That's a plan actually is addressing. The plan is actually saying address infrastructure because it came out clear from court that as much as money was making an excuse, it's not really a biggest issue because when money is allocated, it's how you prioritize money. Hence, the court is saying you have money, but the money is not used where it's supposed to be used in terms of priorities. So you never prioritize water infrastructure, you never prioritize sewer treatment plants. So now this plan must then say address this sewer infrastructure because end of the day, if the municipality after 3 months have not resolved these problems and infrastructure problems, and also not clear on the plan, we can go back to court and say, look, here's the court of court, because they must then have this document, this plan, clearly stating, because we've been asking for this plan, doing this document, which doesn't make sense at all. But at least now we have something to hold on to say, even if residents can see sewer spilling in our city, they can now take this to say, look, this is a problem here, and it's been here for long, and it's supposed to be held accountable. Because the accounting office or municipal manager, it's high time now they must be held accountable for their failures.
Without a doubt. I want to thank you for your time this morning and bringing this valuable information to our listeners and wish you and your team success in your endeavors.
Thank you.
Action SA KZN leaders Wakele Nkwango talking with us on your breakfast rush this morning. I don't know how you feel about it, but I think I like what he said at the end over there, where if we see something, we can now start pushing and talking and holding a municipality further accountable because of the court win by the Action SA team. Now, talking about winning, you want to be a winner in life, we always say, read. Education, cradle to grave. Learn. Every day is a learning experience. Every encounter should be a learning experience. But what I meant that for is that if you're ready for learning experience of a lifetime, then join Ridgefield's KZN campus open day all week, including Saturday, and you can visit them in Musgrave or Park Square, Mhlanga. Visit and explore facilities, meet the faculty, and discover qualifications from higher certificates and diplomas to degrees, postgraduate programs, and MBA. Visit ridgefield.ac.za for more. Ridgefield, your future enriched.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willowton Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil pure sunflower cooking oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil cooking oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is Sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
TBR, where you want to be when you grow up.
Every child deserves the gift of reading. Radio Al Ansar, in partnership with School Matters with Sumaya Khan, is hosting a book drive, and we need your support. We're collecting gently used storybooks, novels, and school textbooks for children in need. Drop off your books now until the 26th of April at Radio Al Ansar Durban 207 West Road or 240 Ortman Road in Pietermaritzburg. Don't let unused books collect dust. Give a child a future, one book at a time.
A year from now, your child will be older. The question is, will they be work ready or still unsure? At Keyline, we don't teach theory-heavy degrees. We teach practical digital design skills for the real world. Our one-year digital communication design program is hands-on, industry-aligned, and built around multidisciplinary content creation skills designed to get learners job-ready. Enroll now. Applications for limited seats are open. Visit keyline.co.za or call 031 312 8560. Keyline.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willowton Group, at the forefront of innovation, and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
This feature on The Breakfast Rush is powered by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, the Workshop Durban, Megacity, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0.
Stay connected always. We've got incredible deals for you available today on new contracts, or if you want to upgrade what you already have, like the Honor Magic Book X14. This is on the 40 gigabyte data plan. 20 gigs of anytime data is what you get with your device, as well as 20 gigs of Night Owl. It's got Windows 11 on it. There's 8 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs on the SSD here, and the camera 720 is the digit on the HD camera, integrated Intel UHD graphics, and it's a 14-inch display on this laptop. Will give you a MiFi router, as well as, of course, that SIM that you need for your 40 gigs of data with your Honor Magic Book. Costing on this one is 549 rands per month over 36 months, or get it prepaid at 14,999 rands. If you prefer Acer, then we've got you covered. The Acer Aspire Core Silver i3 is available at our set of Vodacom stores. The device has a 15.6-inch FHD display, 8 gigs of RAM. There's 512 gigs on the SSD storage, Intel Core 13, and there's UHD graphics here for you as well. With this device, you also get the MiFi router. Get it now at 479 Rand over 36 months, or choose prepaid 9,499 Rand. Remember, the Acer Aspire Core also comes with 50 gigs of data, 20 anytime, and I've told you 20 Night Owl. We've got the Asus VivoBook Go as well. 15 i3. This device also comes with 20 gigs anytime and 20 gigs night. Windows 11 Home, 15.6 FHD display, 8 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of your SSD storage. Intel i3 is the processor, and Intel UHD graphics available here. Prepaid at 8,699 Rand, or if you want it on contract, it's 449 Rands per month over a 36-month period. We've got the Huawei MatePad, we've got Lenovo devices, HP, your Huawei's, your Samsungs, everything that you need. All your favorite brands under one brand. Your set of Vodacom stores.
This feature on The Breakfast Rush is powered by the Cellular City Group of Vodacom shops at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Entrance 6, Westwood Mall, Bluff Towers, the Workshop Durban, Megacity, Bridge City, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0, Vodacom shop. For smartphones, laptops, routers, asset insurance, gaming, IoT, payment platforms, and the latest gadgets to always keeping you in the forefront of innovation and technology. Home and business internet to ensure that you have the best connection. Plug and play home internet to fully installed fiber. Our infrastructure provides a resilient platform for your critical business applications, which will help your business perform best. Vodacom shop at the Pavilion Superstore 2.0, Westwood Mall, The Bluff, the Workshop Durban, Umlazi Megacity, Bridge City Kwamashu, Brookside Mall PMB, and the Nelson Mandela Square Stanton 2.0.
The Breakfast Rush News Headlines.
Making news at the bottom of the hour, the prevalence of foot and mouth disease in KwaZulu-Natal has risen sharply affecting an estimated 70 to 90% of herds, and desperate farmers say they are witnessing their herds perish, their incomes dry up, and their way of life disintegrate before their eyes. Nkosinathi Segeleni, the brother of disgraced celebrity Dr. Nandi Pamakadumana, is facing a murder charge in connection with a brutal assault on Saturday night that led to a man's death. And finally, police in Albania have fired water cannons and tear gas against the protesters outside Prime Minister Edi Rama's office in the capital, Tirana, as the demonstrators called for his resignation following a major corruption scandal. That's it for now. For Radio Al-Ansar News, I'm Tabila Duma.
If it took a sip of coffee and it went down the wrong way.
Yes, when I was talking or laughing, which is why they said, don't talk when you're drinking.
It's a good idea. Great idea. Happened to me just a moment ago. So yeah, if you're watching the video right now, the eyes are getting
like you
watery.
were swimming underwater or something. You look very flustered.
Let's go find out what's happening on the roads.
This traffic report is brought to you by BYD Durban, proudly part of the Alpine Motor Group.
Breakfast rush traffic.
Last one for the morning. Superintendent Raouf, assalamu alaikum. Welcome back.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you very much. We're traveling on the N3 coming to Durban. Now your famous place, Speedsvale, at the bottom, you've got a truck broken down. The tow truck is there, so it shouldn't be long before that one is moved. Remember, there's construction taking place, so only one lane is currently running. So traffic is backing up all the way to Cater Ridge, going back towards Camperdown. That area is very slow moving traffic until the truck is moved. So just approach with caution, please, if you're coming from the Peter Malsburg area this morning. If you're traveling on the N3, N3 will be closed. Remember, from Saturday, 14th, to Monday morning, 6 a.m., 16th, due to the blowing up of the bridge, Candela Road Bridge, because of the new bridge that's now been built. The N2 is still congested in both directions, north and south, approaching Spaghetti Junction. Also, the Southern Freeway coming into Durban, taking the Victoria Embankment off-ramp, also congested. Allow for extra traveling time there, please. The N2, southbound between Amstoti and Amslanga, as well. The slow-moving traffic due to roadworks that's taking place. M41 is a bit congested as you're approaching the Heppen Bend. Just allow for extra traveling time there, please. That's your final update.
Thank you very much, Superintendent Raouf. You have yourself a blessed day, and we'll catch up with you again tomorrow morning.
Did you see the roti I sent you for Valentine's?
You sent me a roti for Valentine's? No, I didn't.
So sweet.
No, can't be.
No, you sent it to the wrong address.
Oh, yeah, I promise you, if you see this roti that I sent you for Valentine's, you'll really like it.
It's not there. I'm looking. There's nothing at reception. There's nothing in my phone. I'm telling you.
No, check your phone.
Oh, he sends it to me now. Now, it literally just came through. And this is the kind of roti that is, Soup, I always say, people talk about round rotis. I prefer the roti that's shaped like the continent of Africa.
Is it tastier?
It tastes the same.
Well, it's made with an attempt.
The taste has a change.
The taste don't, and it's made with love.
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely, and extra ghee.
Extra butter ghee. So, round rotis, no. Any shape roti, fine.
Okay, I got one question before I go.
Another one, yeah, let's go.
How do you like eating your roti?
How do I like eating my roti?
I want to answer that question.
With a curry?
I like putting sugar in one.
No, man.
Rolling it. Having a hot cup of tea.
I want to get Buddy Governor in on this conversation. Buddy Salam, how are you?
Roti for Valentine's.
The Valentine's roti, Buddy, is something very special. But I'd like your answer to Soup's question. How do you like eating your roti?
With a curry, definitely. And preferably for me, it's going to be curry with potato.
Ooh, there you go. Curry
soft,
with potato.
breakable potatoes, you know.
So no sugar added.
Good with that.
Salivating here.
The sugar thing, I think that's an acquired taste, but it's an acquired taste for many people.
Yeah.
But that's hectic because there's condensed milk in the tea and
Yeah.
there's sugar in the roti.
Yeah, no. So Superintendent Raouf likes to have his sugar, or rather his roti, with his sugar tablets. Salam Suf. There you go. He's out of here. I tell you what, buddy, don't open the video that I just sent you now.
Okay.
Open it later. Folks, traffic on the show proudly brought to you by these guys.
This traffic report is brought to you by BYD Durban, proudly part of the Alpine Motor Group. Meet the BYD Sea Lion 5, a plug-in hybrid that combines electric range with petrol flexibility. It delivers smooth acceleration, strong fuel savings, and modern safety tech. Or get behind the wheel of the BYD Dolphin Surf, the most affordable EV in South Africa. It offers nimble handling, low running costs, and easy charging. Our experienced team will help you compare specs, financing, and test drives. Drive cleaner, save on running costs. Visit BYD Durban at 950 Mgeni Road to book a test drive today. Proudly part of the Alpine Motor Group.
The Breakfast Rush Sport Update with Buddy Governor.
If you would like to sponsor the sports update with the Buddy Governor, then get in contact with me here at Radio Al Ansar for preferential pricing on the best sport reports in the business. Buddy Governor, once again, assalamu alaikum. Welcome.
Walaikum salam, Nish. I'm just wondering what your wife would say if you gave her a roti for Valentine's. What would I say?
But firstly, she'd ask where I bought it from. But that's the first thing. She'd be like, where did you buy this from?
Yeah. Well, I think all the guys for Valentine's just got to be a little bit careful this year how to spell angel. It's not spelled angle.
Yeah, 45-degree angle. That's what happens.
45-degree angle out of the house.
Indeed.
All right, buddy, tell us what's happening in the world of sports.
Getting to the sport. Yes, ICC Men's T20 World Cup hogging all the attention. Pakistan, Sheikh Zeda Farhan, 73 off 41 balls. They decide to a 32-run win over the USA for their second victory in Group A. New Zealand's Tim Seifert, 89 not out, and Finn Allen, 84 not out, shared a T20 World Cup record opening partnership to chase down 174 and beat the UAE by 10 wickets. The Netherlands won the first game of the tournament after beating Namibia by 7 wickets. Last night in the English Premier League, Chelsea and Leeds played out a 2-2 draw. Everton surprisingly went down at home, 1-2 to Bournemouth. Tottenham Hotspur's troubles continue. They went down at home to Newcastle United 2-1. And Manchester United got a 95th minute equaliser to take a point off West Ham, 1-1 at the London Stadium. Today, right now, we've got South Africa and Afghanistan. That game is on at the moment. South Africa lost the toss. They are into bat. It's currently 12 for no wickets. 2.2 overs gone. Aiden Markram has got 5 to his credit. Quinton de Kock got 7. So that's 12 for no wickets. 2.2 overs gone. South Africa, Afghanistan, it's on live at the moment. At 11:30, we've got Australia and Ireland. At 3:30 this afternoon, England and the West Indies. Tonight in the English Premier League, we see Aston Villa hosting Brighton. Crystal Palace will be entertaining Burnley. Manchester City will look forward to seeing and doing the business against Fulham. Nottingham and Forest and Wolves will fight it out for all the points both teams need. And Sunderland and Liverpool end off the evening. So today we've got a packed day of football and, of course, ICC Men's T20 World Cup. We'll catch all that on Friday, inshallah, when we'll pick it up on the TBR show again.
Looking forward to it, buddy. Have yourself a beautiful day. We'll catch up Friday morning.
Wonderful. Yours also. Salam to you, Nazmira, and the Magic TBR team.
Wa alaikum salam.
The Breakfast Rush, it is loads of your messages coming through on the various different talking points on the show for this morning. Z says, salams to the team, cabbage and roti with lime pickle. Cabbage and roti with lime pickle.
That sounds
Sarah
so good.
says, kalia and sugar beans goes best with roti.
I just say take the roti fresh and hot out of the tawa and eat it.
No
Immediately.
margarine or anything on it.
Nothing, because
Just like
the
that.
ghee is on the tawa.
Hot and fresh.
That's it.
Hot
the
and
ghee is
fresh.
there already.
I will just fire the real boss and take over. MH.
Oh,
In 24 hours.
in 24 hours.
That's the best answer.
Fatima says, well, money does not make love. Apparently the love went out the door first, Fatima. Yeah. Hajra.
Win $1 million? I won't tell him. Absolutely not. Never.
Oh, blessed Wednesday to everybody from Razia Kadir. Farida sending salams to everybody. Farooq and Zinad Khan on the roads this morning. Shabir and Shaida Ali wishing their handsome grandson, Muhammad Faiz Khan, a happy birthday for today. Let's see. Wahida, assalamu alaikum, wishing her son, Muhammad Faiz, a very happy 15th birthday. Ismail Khan sending salams to one and all, and Zahida says
She's my friend. Salams.
Yes.
Hot, crispy roti with thick butter and Nishal's favorite, coffee.
Ooh, Zara Mullah, assalamu alaikum. Good to have you watching in as well. It's your breakfast rush live out of Durban in South Africa. Just coming to you Monday to Friday between 6 and 8. And you know, now we'll talk about the food. We'll talk about the kalia.
Ramadan is a week away.
Yeah. So we'll get it out of our systems now. All that talk about, biryani Fridays and dal and rice and kalia and roti and cabbage.
But I can't promise not to ask you what you've had for Seri come next week, Thursday, Friday.
No
I
promises.
will ask.
No promises. But I'll tell you what, whilst we can have all of these conversations back and forth, there are a lot of people in our communities across KZN, across the world really. Their thought is, am I going to eat today?
Yeah.
Any little bit, am I going to eat today? Now, one of the projects that we go through every Ramadan, together with our outreach team, the Breakfast Rush, gets together and says, let's sponsor a deg. So we invite you to get involved with us in this. Sponsor a deg for 1,850 Rand. Feed the needy this Ramadan. And of course, on the day of Eid as well. Our target is 1,000 degs through the entire month. 1,000 degs through the entire month. And if you look at an average of 100 meals per deg, that's a lot of meals that our intention with your du'as, with your involvement, with your sponsorship, our intention is to get to that 1,000 eggs.
And we know we can do it. The feeling is there. You've never let us down before. You've connected with everybody that you know. I've seen this being shared on WhatsApp statuses.
Yes.
I've seen it all over social media. And it's amazing. I've physically witnessed pensioners in their 60s, 70s, and 80s that, they've got these clubs and little groups. Everyone there put 200 Rand.
And they come up with the money, and they come
days.
through and says, there you go. From us and our social club, from us and our colleagues in the office, from us and the pupils in the classroom, whatever it may be. Maybe it's just your family. Maybe it's you as an individual. Whatever the case is, get together 1,850 Rand and you could sponsor a deg. If it's more, why not? If it's less, it will go towards the deg. So every cent counts. Let's do this. 031-208-1601 and send it through so we can feed the needy.
There's one thing that I've learned from my mom that's been instilled in me. When you give, even when you feel you might not have, you get it back in ways that you yourself do not expect. So it's not actually you giving, it's you receiving. And that's something very deep that you need to think about.
Without a doubt.
What is she saying?
Yeah.
Try it.
Go.
And you'll see the results.
Go feel it. Because it is a feeling. Imad says, put up a poster so that we can add to our stories. Imad, I'm going to tell the team to work on that one there so we can do. I think that's a brilliant idea. We'll tell the team to work on that for us today. It's so funny. Inayat Bai says, give Nish a roti for Valentine's. Is making me laugh, but Nish's wife will be the one laugh. She would, actually.
I think she would appreciate it if Nishal had to make it himself.
Right. She'd probably be able to use it as a frisbee when I'm done with it. But yeah.
Zakia Salam is my favorite breakfast rush team. Wednesday blessings to all. I listen in every day. Don't message you guys all the time, but you are the best. Simply the best of the best. Stay blessed. Super, super awesome team. Jazakallah khair, Zakia.
Thank you for your very, very kind words, Zakia. We do appreciate it. It is your breakfast rush. And the intention behind the program is to obviously give you the information that you need through news, the views, the interviews, but also to keep it a bit light.
And in your words, put a smile on their dial.
Exactly. We send you to work with a good feeling. One of the best messages that I've ever received from a listener a little while ago says in his message, and I'm just going to, summarize. He'd had a little bit of a tiff with the wife at home.
Oh, no.
Living on the North Coast in the Verulam area, had a little bit of a tiff with the wife before leaving home. So it was very upset and all of that. And then gets into the road and he's sitting in traffic and all of these emotions are still there. And, just bad. He had a bad morning. And driving to work down Durban way, listening into the breakfast rush completely changed his mood, completely changed the way he was thinking. He picked up the phone, he telephoned home, he apologized to the wifey, he made good, and then he decided, I'm going to send this information to the breakfast rush. So that's our intention, is to make a positive impact in your day. And I always say, if we can touch one person, one life, every single day, mission accomplished.
Alhamdulillah. We hope when you go to work today, you don't have a situation that says, this is what I would do if I was the boss. We hope that you have a better day.
No, without a doubt. It's coming up for 10 minutes before 8 this morning. And I want to say thank you to everybody that's been stuck in on our socials today. You guys have been absolutely amazing. We do appreciate you. And as the show comes to an end for this morning, want to wish you an absolutely wonderful, wonderful day ahead, because we know that it's going to be that for you, and you make that decision within yourself that no matter what comes my way today, I'm just going to have myself an absolutely amazing day. I'm not going to let negative Nancy just spoil my mood.
Agreed. It's always what you make of the situation. Not easy all the time. We are human. We have emotions. But if that doesn't work, just have some roti and everything will be fine.
Where am I finding roti? Well, but for me,
enough places.
We've got the Al-Ansar Deli. It's in the building. So I can find roti there.
Sorted. And if you like Rizwana, you make it crispy in the tawa with butter and jam.
I need to buy a tawa.
I have one.
Spare one.
No, it doesn't belong to me.
At the moment she's speaking, she's like looking into the distance. Like, I don't know, it's there somewhere. I don't know where.
I think that tawa is older than I am.
Really? Those are the best ones. They've got so much of experience, they know where to burn the roti.
It's lovely.
Do you know what I mean?
The roti just comes out differently from that.
It's like you're saying, it's so true. Your mood changes and everything seems okay after all of that. And that's what the show is. Imad, who's out in Durban in Johannesburg. Get it? You get it? You get it? You get it?
Okay.
Come on. Midrand. Right? So he's out in Midrand and he says, TBR is my daily fix. And what a pleasure to have you listening to the show every single day from Gauteng. Thank you very much for doing that. And so many folks around the world, various different places around SA and of course the world. You know that we do our weather reports and we mention certain places every now and then on different parts of the map, the atlas.
Yeah.
It's because we've noticed listeners from those areas.
And we've been asked, to give out reports in those areas. But I must add, we feel as you do just because of your interactions. So exactly how you feel the show makes you feel is how You make us feel.
There you go. And on that note, we say thank you very much to everybody watching on social media. We're going to end all of the videos now. We've got news coming through to you from Johannesburg. And then Radio Al Ansar's back at 10 with Sister Razia. But remember, between 4:30 and 6 this afternoon, you can join the afternoon jam team at the Darwood Mega Boutique at Saxony Westwood. Get your free dates and water, and they'll tell you about everything else that they're doing whilst you're there. So if you want to find out about it, you got to go there. Saxony Westwood Mall. Just go, if you're parking on the top, you go down the escalator, and right next to the escalator is where you're going to find Darwood Mega Boutique, and that's where the team's going to be.
Enjoy that experience.
like the
Yesterday
sandwiches
looked lovely. Your Salat times before we leave. You Zohar 16 minutes past 12 this afternoon. Asr 52 minutes past 4. Maghrib 10 to 7. And Isha 12 minutes past 8 tonight. Have a lovely day. Be the best version of you.
As always, you are the biggest part of this show. So our gratitude to you for coming through every single day and making that choice and choosing Radio Al Ansar's Breakfast Rush. From me to you, do good, be good, have an amazing day. That's it for the show.
The Breakfast Rush, brought to you courtesy of the Willow Tin Group, at the forefront of innovation and one of the leading competitors in the South African FMCG market.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart